The US-China trade war has just gone nuclear. Washington has slammed a jaw-dropping 145% tariff on Chinese imports. The goal? Crush China's export dominance. But Beijing didn't flinch. China immediately fired back with tariffs of its own up to 125% and shifted strategy. The new game plan? Flood other major markets with Chinese goods. And one country sits directly in the line of fire, India. But here's the twist. India isn't just sitting back, it's moving fast. Just days after the tariff shock, the Reserve Bank of India made a bold play, cutting the repo rate. This wasn't just another monetary tweak. It was a strategic economic maneuver, aimed straight at global trade disruption. Why the move? Two big reasons. To supercharge local manufacturing. Lower interest rates make loans cheaper for businesses. Cheaper loans means lower production costs. And that means Indian-made goods can stay competitive, even against China's discounted exports. And when manufacturing rises, India transforms from just a massive consumer market to a global export engine. Indian factories could start filling the gap left by Chinese exporters in the West. But the second reason? That's where things get interesting: local spending. Lower interest rates don't just help businesses, they help people. From home loans to auto loans to business capital, everything becomes more affordable. People borrow more, they spend more, and that's the engine of domestic growth. Let's break it down. More borrowing means more spending. More spending means more demand. More demand means more production. More production means more jobs. More jobs means more salaries. More salaries means even more spending. And that's the cycle of economic momentum India is building right now. This is India's dual-play strategy. While China tries to offload goods across the globe, India is simultaneously fueling domestic demand and boosting global exports. It's proactive, it's calculated, and it could be brilliantly timed. But there's a challenge. What if China goes all in on price dumping? What if ultra-cheap Chinese goods start flooding India's markets? That's where the RBI's move becomes more than just smart, it becomes defensive and offensive. By lowering interest rates, India gives manufacturers better margins to stay afloat and thrive. It also strengthens consumer demand so local industries have a robust home base to sell to. This isn't just economic survival, it's a strategic playbook for growth. India is creating a buffer and maybe even a launchpad in the middle of a global trade storm. So what does this mean for investors? It means we're in the middle of a global pivot. Countries with strong internal demand and low-cost manufacturing like India, Vietnam, Mexico are rising as the new supply chain powerhouses. India is already attracting fresh foreign direct investment, striking trade deals with Western partners, and rising as a trusted alternative to China. This trade war is no longer just the US versus China. It's redrawing trade routes, it's rewriting investment maps. And it's deciding the economic winners of the next decade. If India plays this smart, balancing exports, manufacturing, and domestic demand, it could emerge not just unhurt, but stronger than ever. India's not just reacting, it's rewriting the global trade script. Hit subscribe to full investment insights and be the investor who sees the turn before it happens.